Good morning, everyone. Hope everybody had a wonderful day yesterday, and I hope everybody's having a wonderful day today. Pay. What's up, Brockstar? How you doing? All right. Make sure I got my bearings for today. What do I have up there? This needs to go away for now. Okay. Good old work. All right, so what I had in mind was going ahead and starting to work on bots, as obviously we need them. Getting bots knocked out will actually make the rest of this much easier, as then from there I can go ahead and actually automate most of the construction process. At that point, it's simply slap down blueprint, wait for bots to do their thing, and I go about my business doing more planning and stuff like that. Okay, that is so cool watching all the trains do their shit. So the big thing is we need to plan out two major factories, I believe. So bots are going to need flying robot frames, which flying robot frames take up electric engines, which require engine units. Engine units get made in several things, but they're not like they're not heavily utilized. Let's put it that way. At least not right now. Except for in the production of robots, as well as in the chemical science packs, which eventually might be a good idea to move all the science into the city itself proper. So, let's see. If I I know what those get used in. So that's and then, oh, wait, am I making steel plate anywhere? I have to be. Maybe I'm not. Oh yeah, I am. Yeah, I've got steel plate over here. Derp. All right, so what I need. Ooh, I probably should set up a switch system for steel plate, although it's not that bad. It probably wouldn't hurt. Okay. So, the first thing that we need is to figure out, okay. Let's just look at this. Bots require electronic circuits and flying robot frames. So they only need I need to bring in two types of circuits, red and green, and then the robot frames. So, where do we want to produce those? I'm thinking up here, because down here is like actual production stuff for crude refining. I could probably, no, because this area is kind of like for power generation. So We'll stick. There we go. So that way I know what it is. This is our power area here. Next up. Oh. I need. Where's our pollution cloud at? I could bring this up, actually. I have to clear out some of this to be on the safe side, but I think coming up here will actually be a good idea for what we need to do. So we will do that. Tell you what, they were not kidding when they talked about the fact that city blocks take up a lot of space compared to all of the other forms of base or factory construction. City blocks do take up a considerable amount of space. I can clean out some of those. Clean out all of this. Go there. Oh, nice. Pretty soon here, I will be able to actually start. Whoa! We'll be able to start utilizing this square. Yeah, and I think it also depends on how large your trains are. I imagine there is a point of diminishing returns based off of the size of your trains, where your trains are so big that because of their length, they're actually taking up more space than the amount of throughput they provide. We'll see. Personally, I've been enjoying the smaller trains. Oh, I see. What are, oh, you're connected. That is the dumbest thing I've ever seen. Just barely make that. Okay. I still don't know who Colonel Will is, but I mean, good for him. I am totally happy with my 1-1s. They are doing their job. Now, I will say elevated rails have their pros and cons as well. The biggest pro is the fact that you can do a merge designed rail system as opposed to a crossover one. Oh, gotcha. Fair enough. I don't watch enough other streamers, so. But yeah, so like cross or the that's a good way to do it. Elevated rails give you that crossover capability, but again, they also take up extra space, and specifically the ramps. So you have to kind of plan around that as well. And especially with the way that curves work. Now, I could probably redesign this better, but Jesus. I'm not surprised, though. There's always that person who's out there just pushing everything to limits that they were not meant to actually reach. So, okay, I need to be over here. . Oh, that is so awesome. Have all these little trains just running around doing their job, making everything more of a hazard for me. It's fantastic. All right, now that we're over here, let's go up north. Oh, before I do that, how much ammo do I have? Need more. Absolutely need more. And we just roll on up. Give me that. There, that should be good. The other reason why I want to get bots going is because eventually I need to start replacing or at least recuperating mine. Especially from all this clearing, they do take a little bit of collateral damage every once in a while, so I have to see about returning their numbers back to what it was so I can continue to use them and build the base and do all this fun stuff. So we'll just run on up here. All right, so let's grab our vertical. Or we just do that. Yeah, this will work. I just hope I have. Nope, I am now all out of the large poles. Let's not sit on the rails. That would be a bad idea. Not that there's a reason for the trains to come up here yet, though. And I am now out of rails. Nice. Ooh, almost had it all the way connected too. Oh, that sucks. Yeah, last thing I want to do is go slamming into a whole bunch of oil. Yeah, gotta watch out for these. That's the only problem is that if I have a set of rails out already, that could, yeah, that could be a problem. What I might need to do is when I go to add another block segment. I don't know yet. We'll find out. I'm always learning. That's the important part. Learning on ways to do it better. Or at least not suck as much at it is really kind of the other big thing. And we're doing all right still on signals. Oh, because I am, yeah. Some of that. That is one nice thing about, yeah, eventually. I don't know. You do eventually realize that there are near limitless possibilities for ways to do it wrong. What is that saying about the universe and what is it? There are two things that are infinite in life, the universe and human stupidity, and I'm not so sure about the universe. I think that pretty much sums up the capability of doing it wrong. Now, of course, there's always the statistical chance that you actually do it right accidentally. I think that's one of those interesting mathematical things. Let's grab. How are you getting those power poles incorrect? I will never understand that. And there we go. We now have another full block put in. I'm sure there's a way to do that, but oh well. Okay, so we now have a full block put in, which gives us, again, more space to work with when it comes to the construction of areas. Oh, God. Oh, there aren't diapers big enough to handle the, the shit that would come out on that one. Okay. It was probably one of those just random hiccups like, you know what? I don't think this person has panicked enough today. So here we go. Buckle up, bastard. There we go. That was actually one of the bigger ones. Ooh. These are going to suck. I think what I might need to do. Now we should be fine. There you go. There's a first for everything. Now you have seen it, and you can spend the rest of your life going, I don't need to see one again. We're good. I've seen it once. That was all I needed. All right. Oh, this is going to be rough. Haha, suckers. What am I stuck on? Tree. Swear. Okay. Yeah, that'd make me clench. You're like, nope. It wasn't my fault, boss, I swear. Great, now I've seen one go red. Damn it, I didn't want that on my head. You have just ruined me. Yep, exactly. Alright, we've got that cleaned up. What was... Oh, there's still some over there. There we go. That actually went surprisingly well. I think I lost a couple. I'm not certain. I might have. How am I doing on drones? Still got 90 of them, so okay. And then repair packs, I'm at blind is what I am. 66. Okay. So let's wheel ourselves on over here. Taking out some trees. I want... There we go. That way. Oh, wow. You are right there. Not for long. You are now not right there. Okay. Yeah, we still need... Jesus. This is ordinarily why it's a good idea to turn fighters off. Actually, this is ordinarily why it's a good idea to have water and cliffs, because it's much easier to wall everything off. The side effect, though, is that trying to do city blocks becomes infinitely harder when you also have to make like 10 million landfill just to be able to fill in a small lake. All right. Let's keep cleaning out some of these bastards. Awesome. Uh-oh. I lost another one. Lost another one to Ditech. God, that is an old commercial, too. I don't even remember what Ditech was. I think it was like an insurance company or something. I just remember that there was that commercial that would come on where it was that old guy and he'd have like a couple or something in his office and he's trying to sell them and they're almost ready to bite. And then they see Ditech out the window and they're like, oh, we're going to go over there instead. And he would always go, oh, I'd lost another one to Ditech. Sure, okay. I feel for you, buddy. Which is funny when you think about it, that it was a commercial about a little guy losing clients to a mega corporation, or at least to a bigger corporation. And we're all like, yeah, you stick it to him, Ditech. And it's like, now that I have grown up and have experienced more of the world and have been a drone for large corporate entity, I've come to the conclusion that there are pros and cons to each, but primarily there's just a lot of cons. Like there was a video that I watched a while back. I think my mom had also sent it to me as well. But it was a video talking about why American cities are actually not very good for communities, first and foremost, but also their overall design is such that it makes them more expensive. It's more harmful for the environment, just in general, from a scientific standpoint. Not just I think it's harmful, so it must be bad. But also the fact that it makes it harder on the people within the city as well to get what they need, and there's psychological ramifications to it. And it was comparing it to the villages that you typically see in Europe and how they're set up. And one of the other things that he was talking about was how it also pertains to traffic. Because, of course, that's also a big thing. Oh, shit. Wow. Train's really having to hit its horn today. But one of the things that really came up about that was that with American cities, one of the biggest things that we deal with is the distance between things. And how much of that distance is just taken up by large, empty, flat surfaces. Which, surprisingly enough, Factorio does a good job of recreating. When you really look at it. There is one other. Okay. Exactly. And even if it is paradise, put up another parking lot. But one of the things that was also of note was that with villages, because everything is closer, because of the fact that you have sort of a small, almost self-contained kind of area where you have your shops like right there. First of all, the economies in those villages tends to be a little bit better. People tend to know each other a little bit better. Traffic is also better because you're not having to travel 2 or 3 hours away to get something. Nice. Yeah, Jamin actually was way easier than everybody was. Like, everybody was sitting there bitching about Jamin, and I was like, I beat him my first try. He really wasn't that bad. Which boss was it in the second act that gave me the most problems? I think it was Balba that gave me the most problems. And even that wasn't too bad once I figured it out. That third act, though. Fuck that third act. Yes. Yeah, that boss can... Well, I finally got through... after yesterday's stream, I did finally manage to finish off the boss that I was struggling on. It took me like another 3 times. But once I got past her, then it was like my second try on the last boss. It really does. It is amazing what a slight tweak can do for your build. And actually, the build that I started using yesterday, that I went through and did all that farming for to get the gold so I could finish respecking. Once I got it all respec'd and got back to where I was supposed to be, I was just starting to melt stuff. It was so nice. I even finished my second trial of Ascendancy, which up until that point I had been floundering on. I just could not finish it. And this time I just absolutely was vaporizing stuff. It felt so good. Now I'm on Act 1 Cruel, and I'm stuck on the... Which boss is it? It's that druid boss. I don't know what it is, but he just absolutely murders me. It may have been because I was also a little bit distracted and a little bit tired, but yeah, that build has been super beneficial. Okay, just make sure we're kind of good over here. Yeah, for the most part. All right. Let's run on back and let's start considering what to do here. So I know I need... I know I need... I know. It's hard to say. It's one of those that if you understood how to play Path of Exile 1, you're probably better off and are less likely to ruin your character. I've noticed that in certain circumstances, and actually the build that I was working on myself seemed to have been doing better than the first build guide that I was following. The first build guide that I was following was just... it was really good at taking out the regular mobs. But as soon as you got to bosses or it got to anything with a little bit of meat on it, it just floundered. It was terrible. But then that second guide, the one that I'm utilizing now, is actually really, really good. Yeah. This one is nice because it really doesn't require specific gear. It gives you gear recommendations and says, you should have this. And the other thing is the guide is set up in such a way that it follows level groups. So between these levels, during this act, these are the things that you should be looking to have or to be aiming for, that sort of thing, which is really nice. That's why I switched over to that other guide, just because it's much easier to follow. And it's helpful in teaching me things that I should be looking out for the future, so that I don't necessarily have to follow a guide the next time I play that character, or, like the next time, the next league when that gets started. So that'll be nice. I'm actually really happy with that, which is why I'm not like, ew, I'm following a guide. It's more like, yay, I'm learning from a guide. All right. Speaking of guides, I need... let's get some engine units going. Into the lab. And we'll start over here. This looks good. Oh yeah, fair enough. And it is one of those. It's give and take. You gotta select your battles there. Well, as you progress, you actually do reach a point where you don't necessarily need, a ton of skills. I'm finding that generally I'm only using two skills on my sorceress for most encounters or most situations. Um, nice. I think. Well, I don't know. Witches are in a weird state, honestly. Some people love them, some people hate them. So, but that's true with all the classes. I need to work on my monk some more because I was actually kind of having fun with that one. Let's grab this because I want the double station. And then let me get this. Oh, okay, gotcha. My bad. I haven't really messed. I haven't. Well, I haven't messed with the Merc at all. So I've heard some people say that they absolutely love it. I've heard some people get annoyed with it, but not to any major degree. Not like this is the worst thing to ever happen to the game. I don't know why they do it. Although it is funny to hear some YouTubers say that the game's going to be dead in this amount of time. Like, I don't think that's how that's going to work, but okay. Nice prediction. Nice. I mean, anything that'll make the mob melt a little bit faster. That's the important part. All right, I need you to be that, and I need you. I don't have one yet. Yay, I get to have my first one. Steel. There we go. Oh yeah, with culling strikes. Yeah, I've got something similar, or had something similar on my sorceress, my sork. And it's damn useful sometimes too. How do I want to do this? Actually, you know what? I want to do two there, and then the two there. There. And that steel. I want. Nice. Yeah, that's one thing that I've had troubles with is just getting my head in the gear game. I'm starting to get better at it. That's one thing Diablo has kind of broken me on. At least Diablo 3 and Diablo 4. Um, I was never really looking for specific things. I was just like, oh, these numbers look bigger. I will get them. So with Path of Exile, it's a little bit different for me because of the fact that I have to pay attention to the stats on the gear and what they're offering. But with the build guide, it's helping me realize these are things that I should be looking for to give myself better chances. So, oh yeah. Well, sometimes you have to. Okay, make sure those are correct. Cool. All right. So, with these, I need, first of all, for that, I need pipes and, okay. So what I'm thinking is we bring that over there for now. Let's do and then run this up the center. Because I don't need the iron for there we go. Yeah, I don't need the iron specifically for the engine units themselves. I just need it for the requisite parts. And then it's I need just one of each. Oh, I need 2 pipes, 1 gear wheel. So for the pipes, that's 1 iron plate. Produces, so that's 2 per second, it looks like. And you produce 2 per second. Okay, yeah. But you need more iron plates. All right, we'll see how this works out. And we'll just do, actually, no. I should probably put it closer to where the power pole is going to be. There we go. Also, I don't know if it's just me getting older and wanting more nostalgia. If it's I am just missing old games because I feel that they were better or what. But I went through and got my Warcraft 3 and Frozen Throne added to my Battle.net account, which of course gave me Warcraft Reforged. It's like, I didn't want that. I wanted the good game, but you know, it is what it is. So, wound up, of course, having to deal with that. But lately, I've just felt this need to play the old games, primarily because of the fact that they were so much better. I don't necessarily need 2 lines. I can just get away with 1. And I think what has really kind of helped with that is the fact that PoE 2 does share a lot of its DNA with older ARPGs. I would not say it's a Diablo 2 clone. It very definitely isn't. You know, I guess it's because of the fact that I had grown used to the jankiness that I love it and miss it. Because of the fact that the games weren't perfect, it made them better in a way. Which is, it's odd to say because we're very critical of games that are not perfect these days. But the weird bugs and the odd behaviors of the time really weren't that bad when you actually looked at it. Oddly enough, they're not like the bugs that you see today in a lot of games. A lot of games just feel like they're being lazy. Ooh, wow. I've never gotten a blister on my finger like that, but fair enough. And let's see if this will work. I don't know how well this will work, but you know what, dummy? Why don't you just use the substations you have? Because that would be intelligent. I do also still have my Diablo disc. I found my Diablo disc. I also still have my God, what was the name? Hellfire disc as well. Diablo Hellfire, which I'm surprised I still have those, if I'm being honest. Yes. Now I do remember those sorts of things happening. But honestly, that was less the game's fault, and it was more hardware based. So, if we're being honest, yep. No, I get that. Been there, done that. There was actually a CD-ROM game that we used to play all the time called Jones in the Fast Lane. That was a fun game. I've actually found versions of it online, and I think I got the abandonware version of it as well. But that makes me miss some of the old CD-ROM games. Um, well, granted, it's also like the limitations of the CPU and the hardware at the time. Like, that's one of those things that we don't really consider what miracles that were happening back then. But is it though? Like, it's easy to sit here today and think about it and go, oh, it would have been so easy to do this, but we don't really know what the engine was like back then. If you really think about it, like, oh, they should have just done this. Well, could they have? Did they have the memory allocation available to do that? Because the original Diablo, I believe, was primarily for DOS and Windows 95, if I remember correctly. Do I have it in the stack? Let me see. Diablo 2. No, I don't have it in this stack. I know I have it, though. But yeah, the original Diablo was a different beast. Because that was also when CD-ROM drives were still new-ish. Because they really hadn't been out mainstream. They'd been out for what, 8 years, 9 years at that point? So the technology was still gaining traction, if I remember correctly. All right. This hopefully should work. It's god awful ugly. I need to move some stuff here. Bring this up in line. There we go. And then you come up here. And I think we're all set. I think that should be good. Oh, wait, nope. Just realized what, again, faux pas I was about to make. Okay. And then that's all set. All right. Nope. I need that. Okay. Now we take this and put you in that one. CB engine nuts. Save blueprint. There we go. I can almost get this in just the one square. All of this just feels unnecessary. Anyway, let's go ahead and slap down our blueprint here. And there we go. Now I'm going to have to remove that one. Well, wasn't that easy? We'll connect that. And there we go. That was just that easy. Do I have any standard steel trains? Groups I don't have. No, I have you doing absolutely nothing. So you are now part of standard steel. Set you to that, and then you get put with add station, that, cargo, and unload, empty cargo, refueling, and then destination full. Inactivity 4. And away you go. Awesome. So now I just have to wait for one of the trains. It's going to go refill. At least I hope it goes to refuel. It may already go to work. Yeah, it's already gone to work. Look at you. And then once that fills up, should be coming over here. I am hopeful we will get a delivery of iron at some point over here. We'll find out. Yeah, because this one's closed off. And then, what do I need for braking force. Oh, I need the purple science. Okay. Stupid purple science. Where are you going? Ah, that's where you're going. Excellent. All right. So, trains, groups, standard, iron. I only have 2 trains there. That's probably why. Needing to refuel? Apparently you are. Oh yeah. I'll be damned. Ha. Okay. Wait for this to refill. Then it's going to go do its thing. Which I may also go ahead and redesign my smelting stations with the new inline stations just to make them a little bit easier. I mean, as much as these work, it'll just be easier. Plus, I will definitely need some more just because of the fact that I have so much coming through here. I want to move green circuits over to here. I really ought to go ahead and update their station to utilize the inline model so it'll make it faster to make them. Especially because, yeah, that copper's not making it all the way down like it should. And I definitely could. I could better design this. This was just a rough design to get it going. At least that's what I like to tell myself. Okay, so that's the steel. Still waiting on iron to come through here. I was just waiting on the last little bit. Might not be a bad idea to upgrade the inserters on this to the fast inserters. Yeah. We'll hop on real quick and we'll catch a ride. And then I can stop off and upgrade my inserters. Although, no. I just realized I want to see. Okay. Let's this. Let's switch you to 5 seconds. Okay. There we go. There goes the iron train. Yay. Doing on power. We're good. And there is pipes and gears. Oh my. What happens if you. There we are. Let's just upgrade this and get as much down that line as possible. And then I think really the biggest thing is just and there goes some more steel. Awesome. Excellent. All right, so there goes part 1 of what we need, which are the engine units. And it's going to be incredibly slow going. So it's one of those things like I'm not sitting there going to be expecting them to start pumping out robots right away. It's one that it just runs and it does its thing, and that's the important part. But it is running, and that's the cool thing. All right, so that is I'm probably going to want to add, yeah, let's add another train. Groups, standard trains. Let's assign you to standard iron. And actually, come to think of it, I should just be able to do that. Yeah. There we go. Since I don't need to worry about that's that. What about copper? I don't need a train for that. Okay. Awesome. And then I've just got one more standard train just chilling. Cool. Everybody's doing their thing here. It'll be so nice when I get bulk inserters, though. Because then it's one of those just slam everything onto the train as quickly as possible and move on. All right. Well, now that I've got that going, again, that's one of those that's probably going to sit there and take a while. I need to look into not slamming into rocks head first. Okay. Next up is the electric engines, or the electric engine unit, which is going to be the engine units that I'm making plus lubricant plus electronic circuits. And then after I get those done, we just need to make the batteries, which batteries are sulfuric acid, iron plate, copper plate. And sulfuric acid, I was going to make its own station specifically because of the fact that I need it for multiple things, both the batteries as well as for when I start doing uranium mining. So I think what I'll do is we'll get started on the uranium, or not uranium, the sulfuric acid first. And then we'll go ahead and do, then we'll start doing batteries. And then we'll finish off with the electric engine units. And then we can set up what we need for the robot frames and the robots. And then hopefully by that point, we can start what's the word I'm looking for? We can go ahead and start automating all of the construction process at that point. Yeah. All right. So what I need is the sulfuric acid. Sulfuric acid is just iron plate, sulfur, and water. Sulfur is water and petroleum gas. So, into the lab. My favorite place. We look at let's grab this. And we get rid of you. Let's get rid of this. You are going to be switched out for not solid fuel, petroleum gas. You are now petrol. You get swapped out for iron plate. You there we go. And then I just need bump, bump, bump. Okay. Grab some of these. That should be, honestly, I don't think I'm going to need that much. I think that should be fine as is. And then actually we'll do left and then block this off like that. That'll be good. And then the chemical plants. this side instead. And I need sulfur. Oh, yeah. Let's do that. Yeah, that'll work. There we go. And then there. How do I want to do? Okay, that should be correct. It is. Everybody gets some, and then that should be correct. And then we'll just... There goes our water. Throw in... Could I... Oh, I can get all of that. Awesome. Beautiful. There. So what happens here is we then take all of this and sulfuric acid, sulfur, don't think I'm going to need that much. Like it's, yeah, I don't think I'm going to need all of that. So idea is come up here like so, and that will allow me to then mix my belt. Get rid of that. And then I just need water on this one, which again, oh. Yeah, we'll do it this way instead. There. Then you there, and you two there. Excellent. So that should take care of making sure that we get water to also sulfur and then sulfuric acid. And then I just have to make the sulfuric acid. Whoops. Put that back. Oops, daisy. There. And then batteries. Batteries require sulfuric acid. What is sulfur actually used in? It's just used in chemical science packs. So that will be an entirely different thing. It's also used in explosives and in coal synthesis, which I don't need to do that. Um, although I am pretty much making everything that I need for chemical science packs now. But I won't worry about that. That's not a big concern. I will go ahead and do that though. And then yeah, there we go. Finally bring that in. And we should be all set. That is our little factory there. Again, I could probably even condense this down and make it a little bit smaller if I needed to. Just make this one square big because that should produce a decent amount, as long as I've got supplies coming in. So at the moment, my biggest bottleneck is just going to be producing enough iron plates to keep up with the demand of the factory itself. That's going to be my issue. So let's grab this, pop you open. And you are sulfuric acid, Cb, sulfuric. And save. Cool. Oh, need to update this so that it's actually the correct icon. Last thing I need is a station that is not set correctly. You're set. You're set. Awesome. Okay. You. Save. There we go. That's all I need. This is actually working out quite well. Again, though, I don't necessarily need all this extra station here. I guess if I wanted to make it scalable, I could, I'll have room for that. But as it stands, it's not super necessary. All right, so with where I'm at, I want to put sulfuric acid probably down in here. Yep. So let's head down that way. Of course, part of the problem is that I'm also building a lot of these in the road. Oh well. I'll eventually learn my lesson when I go slamming into it at high velocity. Oh, I need more underground pipes while I'm at it. There we go. This should hopefully, at the very least, give it a chance to. Wow. And that train already showed up. It's been waiting for that. Now, I might need to add more. I just realized. Nope, that was just enough. Okay, cool. All right, do I have enough for. No, I don't. I need steel. All right. Moron. You knew it was right there. You were watching it. Let's just go running into it anyway. I am a special kind of special sometimes. Ooh. And a lucky son of a bitch, too. All right. Let's just zoom on down here. I'm starting to think I have a tapeworm. I swear to God, like every hour I'm hungry again. And I know I'm not pregnant. I haven't had sex in a while. So what is it? Why am I always so hungry? Grab a bunch of those. Yeah, like I said, probably a tapeworm. Hope that son of a bitch starts paying rent then. Because food ain't cheap these days. Do I have enough of them? Yes, I do. All right. What else did I want to grab? Oh, grab some more of those. We're okay on inserters. Belts are a little iffy. Pumps. How am I doing? I'm good on pumps. Okay. And then I needed a little bit of steel so that I could make a couple of those. All right, Brockstar, have a good one, buddy. Stay out of trouble. Okay. I think that should be about good. Whoops. I'm going to take out all of those trees with my car. I just know it. All right. This will actually work out nicely. We'll just come around. Fucking straighten out. Damn it. Excellent. Hey, what's up, Stex? How you doing, buddy? Of course. Put to that. Awesome. And now we start making sulfuric acid. Oh, can't complain. I mean, aside from the fact that I'm feeling hungry again. It's only been like an hour. But there we go. Awesome. Now we start filling up our sulfuric acid. I'm not eating the cat. Besides, that's the skinny one. She doesn't have much meat on her bones. One of my other cats, however, he's big and meaty. He might actually make for a nice one-off meal. Plus, my mom's been wanting to kill him lately anyway, so it all works out. Let's see. Okay, so we've now got engine units being made. I've got sulfuric acid. So I just need to do batteries. Yeah, batteries. and then electric engine units. And with electric engine units, instead of bringing in the lubricant specifically, I think what I'll do is just make it on the spot. I'll just bring in heavy oil. That'll make it a little bit easier. Yeah, that is... What are you... Oh, I see. You're not getting enough of... So let's increase this and that. All right. And then what I really ought to be doing for my blueprints, and I'm surprised I'm not, because I'm not surprised. Sometimes I don't think of everything like I should. Is that I should be setting up circuits to turn them off. So if they're full, and take you to you. Actually, don't need to do that, just there. So if, let's say iron plates are over or are under 3,000, you're enabled. Yeah, that should be fine. And then there to there. And if petroleum is less than 20,000, then you're enabled. Bring some more in. And there we go. Okay. Got this running. All right. I'm going to give this a little bit of time to go ahead and charge everything up. Let all the stations do their thing. I'm going to take a quick AFK. And then when I get back, we'll finish off the electric engine units and the batteries so that way we can get the robot frames. By the end of today, I want to be manufacturing robots and roboports. I'm already making roboports, but I want it to be part of the city block, so that's what I will be working on. So I will be back in just a few. There we go. And Alrighty, there we go. And okay. Give me this. Alright, so what I need next is batteries. Batteries are actually going to be pretty easy, as they are. What are you waiting on? Are you? Oh, that's because this guy is. Oh, snap. That could be a problem. Okay, I think we need to update. Inactivity for, let's say, yeah, that ought to be good. Just go. I need to make a small change to that station. I kind of figured I would at some point, but I need to be able to refuel it without another train being there. So let's go update it. And we are up here. Okay. Ooh. Damn. One more, then across. That, and then these two. I want you and you. And that. Let's grab this so I can at least get some going here. That'll work eventually. Okay. I need you to be unload. Actually, I need it to be that. Let's refuel. And there we go. Oh my god, I love this system. It works so well. There we go. All of these trains are now going to be able to refuel without any issue. And it's amazing. Excellent. All right. Now that we've got that sorted, we can go back to work. Oh, guys, I can get rid of. Clean that up. This is one of the things about Factorio that really makes me happy is being able to instantly see if something works or doesn't work. It's that instant feedback that makes it such an appreciated game. Next up, what I need is to do the batteries, which the batteries should be pretty easy. Let's hop over into, well, save the game. Grab this and drop you there. Actually, I need, where's that triple station at? Here it is. I need this. And then get rid of you guys for now. Probably not going to need both. Actually, you know what? We'll leave both in because I don't know which way is going to be the exit. So you are actually going to become sulfuric acid. So unload and then there we go. Change you to that. This gets to become that. Not yet. Getting there. And then you are actually copper. So yeah. I'm always a slacker though. This is nothing new. So I don't know why you're surprised. All right, now I can go ahead and clean this out. And what I'll do is move this, move those there, and then move those there. And I'm pretty sure that's all I need for the batteries. Let me double check that. Yeah, iron, copper, and sulfuric acid. Okay. Cool. In fact, nope. I want to keep that. You. There we go. What? No. There we go. And I can put that there because nothing's going to come through that lane. Although, just to be on the safe side, because you never know what stupidity you're going to pull. So yeah, we'll just go ahead and do it that way. And then I will move this to the side. There we go. That takes care of those having power. All right, and then batteries are made. What? Okay, chemical plants. Of course they are. Why would they be made in anything else? And there we go. Bring that down. There we go. Drop a bunch of those in place. Looks like I'm going to need a couple of these. So one there. And, ooh. One there. One there. That looks good. There we are. And then finally, we can just go ahead and drop these bad boys like this. Set this to batteries. That should make all the batteries we need. I can go ahead and get rid of this side. You are going to be batteries. Make sure you're set. You're set. You're set. Awesome. And then finally, no. Yes. Maybe. There we go. If you have, actually, no. Just realized that one needs to stay open all the time. I need tanks for sulfuric acid. Um, there we go. We'll do it like that. There we go. All right. And then finally, okay, so if you have less than 2,000 copper, you're good. If you have less than 2,000 iron, you're good. And if you have less than 10,000 sulfuric acid, you are good. So that way, if they go over that amount, it'll close the stations down and make sure that we are just running stuff where it needs to go and diverting it correctly. All right. And I think that'll be pretty much it for batteries. Yep. And then the last thing that I need is to set up the station for um, electronic motors. That is engine units, electronic circuits, and lubricant. So we're actually going to do heavy oil because I'm just going to go ahead and make the lubricant on site as opposed to making a location that does lubricant and then shipping that out and having one more train. It'll just be easier to do the heavy oil since I'm already making a bunch of it anyway. You get switched to heavy oil. Oh, wow. Thank you for the resub there, Charfon. Much appreciated. Let's see. I needed circuits. What's it again? God, I am so dumb. By the way, hey Charfon, how you doing, buddy? Engine units, circuits. Let's do engine units. I'm loving it. That looks good. And then greenies. And greenies. There we go. I mean, I can almost do it like that, but we're not going to. Okay. So that'll commingle the two that we have coming in, which is what I want. I need to actually bring in clear that up, and then this is electric. And there we go. This will work out quite nicely, I do believe. That should be good, I think. If I need to add more, I can. I think that's kind of the important part is it is expandable. And then we'll just drop some of those. There we go. And there we go. That's our other station. Ridiculously easy. Okay, so first one is that is batteries, I think it was. Is that what it was? Yes. Wow. Oh my god. I am terrible at this. CB batteries. Batteries. Save. And then this one was the electric engine units. CB elect engine units. Save blueprint. And did I have you set up right? No, I did not. I knew something was wrong. E. Enter. There we go. Now I can go in here, recopy that, save. Excellent. Okay. So now we have everything we need to go ahead and start making the robot frames. What do I need for those? Steel plate, iron, and advanced circuits. Okay. Iron, steel, and reds. Well, I'm already going to be bringing in the reds anyway. I don't need this. Because of the fact that I'm not exporting anything. Let's go ahead, knock all that out. Clear this up for a second. Okay. So what I need to set up is a fourth station, I believe. Let's see if I can actually get this to be... No, I don't think I can. I think that is about the extreme of it. And there. All right. So what I need... Oh, this is going to be fun. What I need is, the first thing is the batteries. Oh wait, no. I need to do the robot frames. I just realized. Let's bring this over here. I'm sitting here being all smarmy and whatnot. No, idiot. You're not done yet. So this actually needs to be robot frames. This needs to be green circuits, red circuits. And then I need one more. There we go. You get to be iron plate, and then you get to be steel plate. Yeah. Now, the reason for this is because of the fact that I will need to bring in stuff for both the robots as well as for the roboports themselves. So that is why I need all of these stations. This is going to be that's going to do the robots, it's going to do the roboports, and that way I just have one contained area for doing it all. So you, if I remember correctly, we're looking at. Ooh, I need another 4 station on this one too. So this might not be a bad start after all. And I can just get rid of this. There we go. All right, now you are electronic engines. You are batteries, green circuits, and steel. Green circuits and steel. You are unload steel. You are unload circuits. You are. I don't think I have an unload for batteries yet, so you'll be our first one. And then you are unload for electric engine units, our first one as well. Set to 1. You're set to 1. And there we go. So that'll be everything we need for the robot frames. I need to grab this or over here. You are load. There we go. I love that. I'm so glad they added that. Just unload everything. Okay. What we'll do here is 1, 1, 1, and then 1. And this will just make life easier. There. That is everything coming up that we need, and then I will be able to combine them onto belts. Basically, what I will do is this. And there we go. We will have everything combining on belts as necessary so that, and I probably don't even need to do that because I know the belts, the inserters load on certain sides. But this will just make it so it doesn't matter what orientation I wind up putting everything in. It will always mix the correct way. And then I just need that should be good. I don't know if this will get saturated the way that I'm hoping it will be, but We'll find out. That goes there, there, and there. All right. All right, so we've got steel coming in. Steel, circuits, batteries, and electronic units, and engine units. And there we go. The only thing I need to do is make sure that this has power, which it does. Make sure that that has power. And then I'll make sure that these have power. All right, next up, let's go ahead and set our stations up. All right, if you have less than 2,000 steel, okay, your batteries and your those. So we'll set you at 2,000. You are awesome. Okay. That is that one taken care of. So let's get you copied. Oops, wrong one. I've got you on my toolbar. CB robot frames, robot frames, and then honestly, I keep wanting to drop the R in robot frames and actually say robot flames. I don't know why, but my brain just keeps trying to default to that. I'm like, that's not how that works, you idiot. Okay, so the first thing that I need to do is set up my bots themselves. Obot fames. That one's even harder to say. You don't have that lovely opening R to go with it. All right. So I'm actually, yeah, that'll be fine. R Obot fames. Yeah, that'll work. Actually, yeah, that is a little bit better. That is surprisingly easier to say. I get it. I got it. Okay. First things first. Let's get the frames out, and then the circuits. And grab this. Finally, bring you up. It's a mod. It's the editor extensions, I believe. Like, it would be nice if it was, well, it kind of is. So the way that it works is it actually utilizes the scenario editor extension from the base game, but allows you to use it in regular gameplay. And yes, it is absolutely amazing. It is so helpful because of the fact that it lets you, and it's not like time has stopped. Like, the base is still running in the background. So I could still be getting attacked. I could be having to defend my base. There are a lot of things that could be happening, but because I'm not paying attention, it is what it is. but it's really, really useful for doing this sort of pre-planning and just making sure that I have stuff ready to go. Holy crap. All of these trains that are going now, and they all seem to be working really well. All right. Anyway, back to this. There is a slight bug that can happen sometimes that if you're in the map view, so if I'm looking at this map and then I try and go back, it breaks the ownership of the stuff that I normally have. So I have to always make sure that I'm going back correctly. Otherwise, it will break stuff. All right, that's... Now, as far as this goes, we can go ahead and join... Actually, no, I can't do that. Because that's the robot frames. And then I need... How do I want to do that? We'll bring this up. Yeah, that's how I'll do it. This will come up here, like so. And we'll actually do a couple of these. Like that. Yeah. And this will work as our construction robots. And then there we go. Now I'm actually going to need... Let's take this and flip it. A U gets swapped over to logistics robots. As I don't need that many. Well, I don't need to be like saturating everything. Do this. And then I can throw a substation in there. And that takes care, that is going to be everything that I need for my bots. They are going to be all set at this point. And then actually, what I'm thinking I will do there we are. Okay, if you have less than, let's say, 1,000 in the system, and then if you have less than 1,000 as well. I see. Total construction bots. Okay, so I need Y and T. Y and T. So total logistic bots and total construction bots. Awesome. That's what I needed. Now for RoboPorts. Let's see, that's okay. And if I remember correctly, the RoboPorts are steel, iron, and advanced circuits, which is why I have advanced circuits split off. So what I'll do is I probably don't need what if let's do it this way. Okay. Rid of that. There we go. You get separated there. And that actually means that I should move that up higher so I can split this up higher. There we go. That makes a lot more sense. Not what I wanted. There you go. Look at you being almost smart. Then I could move this up here. Might actually make you a fast inserter instead. Then I can do the RoboPort. There we are. Don't need that. Do need that. You get that. And let's see. The last thing is just storage box. Yeah, you're in a network. Shut up. We'll set this so that we keep, let's keep 20 on hand. So that'll be the gear wheels being made. That should be everything. Make sure you're set to 1, and you need to be unload steel. You need to be set to unload that. Your unload. Ooh, our first unload red circuits. Unload green. And then our first unload robot frames. Okay, so okay. It should be good. Steel plate's good. Oh, no, gotcha. Yeah, no. We're good. Then I just need to make sure that these guys have power. And then we will set up our limits. There we go. You are, say, not 200, dummy, 1,000. You are, that should be set to 2,000. Awesome. You get to be the red ones at 2,000. And then steel plate. And there we go. I believe that's everything. And we will do roboports. We will do robots. CB robot fact big R robot factorum. So batteries, frames. There we go. That is everything that we should need. Kind of clean this up a little bit. And stations. I actually don't need this one anymore. So I'm just going to delete that because I have the better smelteries now. Engine units, red circuits. I may actually move plastic up there. Well, no, because plastic is just a basic thing. But there we go. That looks better, actually. That should be better. Okay, so let's head back to the overworld. Let's save this. Resume. I'm probably going to have to take a couple of trips back and forth. But that's okay. All right, our first bit of business is, let's see, I need the we're already making engine units. I need, are we making batteries? Yeah, we're making, are we making batteries? I don't know. Plastic. Yeah, we're making battery. No, that's sulfuric acid. Oh my God, I've lost the plot. Not like that's difficult to do. Okay, I don't think we're making batteries anywhere. Actually, easy way to check. No, we're not making batteries anywhere. Are we? Nope, because I don't have any sulfuric trains going. So we're not doing batteries yet. Awesome. All right, so batteries go in first. Oh, I need to grab some more train stations. All right. That's a good thing. Okay. At least that's all set and ready. Okay, yeah, no, I'm not making batteries anywhere. Cool. Next up, we need to set, and actually I need to go grab some more. Where's my car at? Over there. Okay, good. We need to go ahead and grab some more stations. Probably some more rails. And definitely, damn it. How do I find all the rocks? Definitely going to have to grab some more belts, I believe. Yeah, more belts. More dots. And then I also want to go ahead and grab the, because I know I'm making them, the storage chests. Oh man, once once the system starts placing all of those damn roboports, my power grid is going to fail. Well, no, because it's going to be building the bots very slowly, so they won't be placing them as quickly. So that'll give each roboport enough time to charge without killing my power grid. So we might just luck out on that one. But it's going to be rough. It's going to be fun. So let's grab those. We should be good on inserters. I need probably some more large power poles. Stations. Rails we're okay on. Let's see. Oh, wow. I have so many. I could have been putting them out by now. Oh, well. This is the route that I have chosen. We shall follow it as far as we can. Anything else? Let's grab some more signals. It really never hurts to have more. And then probably some more of those guys. Okay, I think we're good. And we should be able to finish this up. So let's do that. This is going to be a fun. No, don't you dare. Okay, this is going to be a fun milestone to get all these bots operational. Get the whole system working. And go. Make sure that we're crossing the tracks when the trains aren't. All right, so let's see. I need a sulfuric acid train. You are STD acid. And you will load up. And that is full cargo. And then you will unload. And that is empty cargo. Or yeah, inactivity of 5 seconds. Refueling. And destination full. And that's going to go refuel. Yay. Next up, I may actually need, let's see, probably going to need another smelting station. Yeah, because I don't think I have enough at the moment for the volume of traffic that I have. Yeah. Because I have needs to be faster is what it needs to be. Okay. So I guess we'll just kind of wait and see how this goes. Hopefully these will do what they're supposed to do. Oh, I forgot to power this up. There, that problem is solved. Okay. How's our pollution doing? We're actually surprisingly okay. All right. That's filling that up now. I just need to get the copper and the iron coming in, hopefully. And then that'll take care of that important stuff. So the next thing is we need to do electric engine units. And again, I forgot to add power to this. All right, so I need train. Actually, which one are you? You're heavy oil. So put that there. Standard heavy oil. Refill. Destination full. You are going to be load heavy oil. Cargo. You are empty. Empty cargo and inactivity. 4. Go to work. You are engine units. Standard engine use. And destination full. You are load engine units. full cargo. And then oh, whoops. Need to fix that. Fortunately, there's something here in the way, so it's not going to trigger it as a station. There we go. I need to fix that in the yeah, I need to fix that in the blueprint. So that's going to be a problem. Okay. Add station, unload those, and that's empty cargo and, or inactivity. Go. And then hopefully we should be getting some green circuits in at some point. You are, yes. Okay, so if you have less than 2,000, plastic is less than 2,000. And you are. There we go. Where's my green circuits? Where's my copper? There's. Okay, yeah, I need to add a lot more smelting stations because right now they're just not making enough. Not able to keep up with demand at all. So, at least that is in place though. So we're getting there. How is... Oh, I have like none. And petroleum is absolutely getting made. Okay. If light oil is less than, let's say, 2,000. If petroleum is less than 2,000. There. I need to make... Let's waste a little bit. What I need to do is go ahead and use the light oil, I think. Go ahead and start running it for the solid fuel. Do I have rocket fuel yet? No, I don't. Okay. I think that's going to wind up being something that I need to do as well. Because right now I don't have a whole lot of heavy oil. So I need to set that up. And then the last piece of this puzzle is, let's clear this crap out. Let's actually get rid of the U, and that way I can put in. Oh, I just realized. Derp. Yeah, that's what I thought. Okay. This is in the way. And how about with you? Yep, also with you. So it wouldn't matter if that stuff was coming in or not. And I had already fixed that one. Okay. So just a few things that I need to fix and add, and we should get robots going pretty quickly here. And then this is the robot frames. Can I actually... Just about. Yeah, I can actually very easily get that in there. All right. And then finally, our robot Factorum. Oh, I need to grab some rails. But everything else looks to be in good shape. How are you guys not powered? Let's clear this out. There we go. Oh, yeah. I know you're not connected to the rail. But you will be. All right, there. Where's my car again? I keep losing that damn thing. There it is. Needs like a neon sign on it. All right. Run down here. We'll grab some more rails. Oh, you idiot. As I absolutely destroy a large electric pole. Oh, nice. I'll be able to take out this at some point. Okay, let's grab some more of the rails. And there we go. Oh, straight there you go. And we're getting there. Little by little, more and more of the city is coming online and actually being utilized. Oh, it's up here. Excellent. 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 Oh, it looks like I needed more inserters. right now, I can just use the fast ones. Not a big deal. Although that also means that maybe some of my other blueprints that I set down are missing some. So let's double check. How are you guys doing? Looks like you are A-okay. Yeah. Oh, and you're a problem. Already see that. Okay. You're also a problem. Awesome. All right. So, things that I need to do is I need to add some more smelting stations. We're going to have to redesign them, though. I also need to go grab some more inserters. Out of my way, trees. There we go. You know what? Screw Nate. Oh, that's a rock. Rock is going to win, unfortunately, in that particular battle of wits, as I am woefully unarmed. Okay. Like I said, we need to grab some more inserters, and then we also need to redesign our smelter array slightly. And specifically, I want to redesign it so that it is a little more like it's actually inline or utilizing the inline stations. Give me those. And I'm actually going to set you to 100 now, not 1,000, 100. How am I doing on belts? I could probably use some more belts again. Just give me all those. Give me all of those. Medium ones. Let me grab some of those. And I think let's see. There we go. That way I at least have some concrete that the bots can start putting in place. That'll make them happy. Actually, I think I have. I do have an upgrade planner for that. There. Just replaced all of my steel chests with the storage chests. Now, granted, very few of them are actually inside of a network, but it's a start. There we go. That should cover that area. So at least for now, I have the start of a working robot network. Once everything starts getting manufactured, ooh, those are done. Yes. I'm actually really happy that that's the case. That. Awesome. You guys are still doing your thing. Let's see. Yeah, you're just going to be full. That's just the way it's going to have to be for now. Okay. Oh, you're done. Ooh. That's going to be a problem in a while. A tiny little bit. Not really worth it, but at the same time, not worth it. That's also some coal down there. Okay. Yeah, like 114, 128. Yeah. That'll be empty pretty soon. But then the rest of this patch is about 45,000. So what that means is that eventually all of this will be gone. Hopefully, I will be at a point where I have the bulk of this is no longer necessary. That is kind of where I need to be at some point in the near future. Although we're actually fast reaching that point. The only thing that I need to do now is to get the item mall constructed. Once we get a little bit more stuff going for the rest of the city, you know, the smelters and whatnot. Awesome. So that's okay. Where else am I using the red circuits? Probably in the... Yeah, just there. Let's see. No. Coal. And yeah, less than... Cool. That way I don't have trains constantly running around and using fuel when they don't need to. Let's also grab... Okay, and then you are less than 2,000. Less than 2,000. Awesome. So if that's full, which it very definitely is, and you're still waiting to be filled. So I need more iron coming in. I need more copper. And I need more circuits. But for the most part, I'd say we're actually doing all right. So I think what I'll do is I'll go ahead and I will wrap this up here, as we basically have everything set to go. Tomorrow we will be doing a lot of redesigning and getting everything pushed to go harder, so that way we can get more iron going through, we can get more copper going through, we can get more steel going through. I'm absolutely going to have to increase the capabilities of throughput. So I may see about redesigning the smelting stations so that it's like one large chunk of them that trains are coming in and going back out of. So as I was thinking about doing with the robots, the robot factory, is having a central line that'll come through, and we'll just have smelters on either side that the trains will be able to stop off at. And so that way I can move as many or as much ore and plates and whatnot through as possible for copper and iron and steel, and just push that through as hard as possible. So I think that is absolutely the direction I'm going to have to go in. So, but that's going to wrap up for today. We actually got quite a bit accomplished today. I'm actually really happy with how things went. We're actually at a point where, where the bots are ready to be made, and it should all be automated. It's just making sure that we can get everything there. So some of the things that I am definitely taking note of, especially given the circumstances, is just layout more than anything else. Figuring out where things need to be in relationship to each other. So it's one of those that as time progresses, I will hopefully get better at it. But one of the other things that I wanted to do, as you know, obviously this is going to be a fairly long playthrough. But one of the other things that I wanted to look at is also, if I decide to do another playthrough after this one, is to then do the main bus for Novus. Or, better yet, not having Novus be our main planet, but looking at like Vulcanus being our main planet. Maybe. You know, lots of choices involved in that. Do I not have a train set up for... I don't think I have a train for that. And that might be why it's taking forever. Do I have enough fuel on board? I do. Okay. Okay. And then need you and you. Do I not have... Okay. Standard red circuits. That's probably why I'm not getting everything over here. Load. Cargo. Unload. Empty cargo. Inactivity. 4. Go. Oh, whoops. Standard robot frames. Load. cargo. Unload. Empty cargo. Inactivity. Refueling. And destination full. Go. And there we go. Okay. That explains why I wasn't getting everything in that I should have been. Okay. Now, what I need is... should be doing the... groups. Yeah, I'm not doing the... Okay. And I just so happen to have train and wagon. Oof. The engine. Refueling. Destination full. And you are load and unload. Full cargo. Empty cargo. Inactivity. Go. There we go. And away she goes. One of the other things that I was contemplating is if I were to redo my city blocks, is to actually set it so that the whole thing is on elevated rails. That way, I can always drive my vehicles under the junctions and I never have to worry about running over them. But it also would make it hopefully a bit easier for trains to get around as they come off of the rails into their stations. That's the thought process. I'm not sure, of course, how well that would work, but that's, kind of where my head was at. Nice. And you're almost done. Awesome. Yeah, definitely need more circuits. Need to increase productivity on that one. So mostly it's just increasing throughput for some of my base level stuff. So there we go. But I think that covers the important stuff at the moment. Ooh, there goes our first red circuit delivery. So we'll actually be able to start making the roboports, which I don't think... yeah, I do have them. Okay, yeah, I do have them set on a limit. And cool. So the only thing that I need for the logistics bots now is the first one. That's not where I wanted you. Oh well. But the only other thing that we need is the robot frames themselves, which are over here. And you're waiting on literally everything else. So, yep, just as things get filled up. So it's one of those that I could technically just sit here and let it run for a while, and it would probably eventually resolve its own issue. There we go. And now our network has started. And hopefully what'll happen is that once we get some bots going, let's actually do that. Yeah, okay. There we go. So went ahead and just dropped half of my stack. So I had like, I don't know, 30 something. Let's see, what are you reporting as T? 38. So I dropped 38 of them in. That should work. There we go. It's a start. There we go. Anyway, that is going to wrap us up for today. We're going to go ahead and get on out of here. I am hungry. I am famished. I need some actual food. So I'm going to go take care of lunch. Other than that, though, we have gotten accomplished what we set out to do for today. We have gotten everything done for doing the roboports, for doing the logistics robots, and for doing construction robots. So that is all knocked out. Like I said, for tomorrow, we'll go ahead and start looking at tweaking our setups, adjusting things for the city, blueprints, things of that nature, and just making sure that we can increase or handle our throughput. Want to go ahead and take a look at redesigning the actual smeltery section so that way I can have a full chunk of everything working, and that should be a lot of fun. Other than that, though, that is going to be it for today. As always, thank you all for joining me on these misadventures. So glad to have you guys along for the ride. You all have a wonderful day. Stay out of trouble. And remember, if you get caught, I don't know you. I'll catch you guys tomorrow.